Hey everyone, and welcome to today's brand new explainer. I am so thrilled you're joining us because we are heading straight back in time for an absolutely amazing high-energy adventure. Today, we're taking a look at the biggest, most exciting day in the desert for Moses, his brother Aaron, and all the Israelites. I mean, just look at this incredible, vibrant sunrise over those Egyptian-style tents. You can literally feel the magic in the air. We're going to be exploring a true, ancient recipe for a miracle, straight out of the book of Leviticus, Chapter 9. So get ready, keep your eyes glued to the screen, and let's discover what happens when an entire community prepares for the ultimate celebration. Okay, so let's just dive right into this with a massive question. Imagine for a second that you were throwing a huge, spectacular party, but not just for a friend and not even for a famous celebrity. We're talking about the most important VIP guest in the entire universe. How do you even begin to prepare for that? Like, what specific recipe of steps would you need to follow to get ready for someone that important? Well, on what they call the 8th day, the Israelites were actually asking themselves that exact same question because they were about to host the ultimate VIP, Adonai, God himself. Now, Moses made this totally mind-blowing promise to everyone. He told them, "This is what Adonai has ordered you to do, so that the glory of Adonai will appear to you." Just think about that for a second. Moses literally gave the people a guarantee. He told them that if they followed God's special instructions perfectly, they wouldn't just be, going through the motions. They would actually get to see God's glorious, magnificent presence right there in the desert with them. All right, let's take a super quick look at the timeline for this day of miracles. First, we have the morning gathering. Second, Aaron's preparation. Third, the people's offerings. And finally, the afternoon miracle. Let's jump in and explore the exact steps they took for this huge event. Starting us off with step 1, saying sorry, which is the sin offering. So, the crucial rule here is atonement before peace. Moses told Aaron that he actually had to offer a calf to say sorry for his own mistakes before he could do anything else. Aaron, even as the high priest, had to prepare himself first. It's kind of like, well, you know how you absolutely have to wash your hands before you help cook a big dinner? Same idea. You have to be clean and right in your own heart before you can help anyone else make things right. So he presented the blood, put it on the horns of the altar, and offered the fat exactly as he was instructed. Moving right along to step 2, making peace, the burnt and peace offerings. Now here is where the proper order of atonement is absolutely crucial. They couldn't just mix these up however they wanted. They had to follow the order exactly. Step 1, the sin offering, to clean away the mistakes. Step 2, the burnt offering, which was all about giving their whole hearts and dedicating themselves completely to God. And only after those were done could they move on to step 3, the joyful peace offering. This was to celebrate their friendship and peace with God. Remember, atonement always comes before peace. Which brings us to following the rules exactly and the incredible power of obedience. This whole sequence brilliantly shows what happens when you really listen. Aaron happily and carefully did exactly what Moses asked, without skipping a single tiny step. He splashed the blood against the altar, he washed the inner organs of the offerings, and he waved that special wave offering just the way God commanded. And because Aaron was so perfectly obedient, he was able to step down, raise his hands toward the people, and give the entire community this really beautiful, powerful blessing. You see, peace with God leads directly to his favor and blessing. Okay, now the excitement is literally building to the breaking point. The sacrifices are done, the people have been blessed, and Moses and Aaron walk right into the VIP tent, the super special tent of meeting. Meanwhile, the whole community of Israel is standing outside, basically holding their breath, just preparing for the grand finale. I mean, what is going to happen when they finally come back out? And here it is. The glorious blessing, God appears. The moment Moses and Aaron came back out of the tent, they blessed the people one more time. And then the glorious, magnificent presence of Adonai actually appeared to everyone, literally fire from the sky. In the most awesome, spectacular reward you could ever imagine, a magical, bright, divine fire zoomed right out from the presence of God. It instantly consumed the offering on the altar, showing everybody there that God accepted their gifts and loved them. When the Israelites saw this incredible miracle, they just shouted with pure joy and fell on their faces in absolute wonder and awe. Because obedience truly does yield the divine presence. Wow, what an incredible action-packed day in the desert, right? But before we wrap up our explainer today, I want to ask all of you watching, what is the magical recipe we actually learned today? What are those amazing secrets we picked up from Aaron and Moses about how to get close to God and invite his presence right into our lives? Let's break this recipe down. Here is our miraculous recipe. Number 1, spiritual preparation. We always need to start with a clean heart, saying sorry for our mistakes first. Number 2, proper order. We have to make things right before we can truly celebrate peace. Number 3, obedience. Following the rules carefully shows just how much we love and respect God. And finally, number 4, God's blessing. When we prepare our hearts, do things in the proper order, and obey perfectly, we get to enjoy God's incredible, shining favor and blessings in our own lives. Thank you so much for exploring this super fun and colorful story with us today in this explainer. I really hope you loved learning this ancient recipe for a miracle just as much as I loved sharing it with you. So I want to leave you with this final thought. What is one small way you can prepare your own heart and follow the rules to invite a little miracle into your life this week? Think about it. If you had fun today, please click the bell button, like, share, and subscribe so you never miss out on our next big adventure. See you next time.